Good morning. I'm just testing first to make sure that I'm live. I want to welcome you on board now. Welcome to my show, Breakfast Immigration Rules. The current changes and the situation with regards to who can be allowed to remain in the United Kingdom. If you're just joining me now, welcome on board. I'm trying to switch my camera over. That's the one. And I'm very pretty sure that you can all see me now. Can you see me? Just indicate that you can see me and it's clear. Just indicate to me. Let me know that you can see me. Let me know that it is clear for you to see me. You know. Good morning, Miss Faith Adiola Rogers. Good morning to Lu Ojoma Ogedembe. Good morning, Busayo Obanyan. Good morning. Can you guys see me properly from this end? I just want us to indicate that you can see me. Because if you cannot see me, then it's going to give me a bit of a headache. You know, I can see myself straight away. So I just want to know whether you guys can see me at the same time. You know, crucially, I want us to be able to see each other. I want it to be more clearer. I can see myself, but can you see me? Yeah, I can see myself. Can you see me? Be able to see each other. I want it to be more clearer. Good morning to you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome on board. I can see myself, but can you see me? On the live program right now with regards to the immigration rules changing from time to time in the United Kingdom. My name has not changed, Tokunbo Olagbaye. I want to appreciate the organizer of the event, helping the Nets on for having me on board on Saturday, first of all. Thank you for telling me that. I want you to know that I recognize you and I appreciate the invitation. Even though I returned to United Kingdom because of the event, but nevertheless, it is not about money. There are things that money cannot do for you. Despite the, it's so obvious that I speak for money anyway, because every invitation I am paid to attend, so I don't make noise that doesn't bring money. You know, all the invitation that I always receive from people, from the organizers, from the event planners, I am paid to attend. I'm always paid to attend all those invitations. So I want to appreciate those who have me on board on Saturday. It wasn't just that because they paid me. It was because also that I want to show off my talent again. I was paid to do the talk. You know, most motivational speakers are paid to attend a talk. You don't just go into a talk without a payment, you know, if you know your worth. So I was invited and I was paid to come. It wasn't only that I was paid, I was also awarded. You know, I was given an award that I wasn't even expecting. It was the least on my mind. All I prepared for was that I was invited to come and make a speech on that day. Don't forget that week was a Black History Week. So I feel privileged to be there among them. I was honored as well to see all what the Nigerians are doing in the diaspora. And I was really happy to see all the some of the councillors, both the retiree and the current one, what they have been doing and what they are still doing amongst the Nigerians in the diaspora. I feel honored to be among them on that day. I really love what they are doing, and I want to tell you that I recognize their effort. It was a great one, to be honest. It was a great one, a good one for that matter. in honest with you, it wasn't that I wasn't expecting what I saw, because I know Nigerians are very clever, very intelligent. So I never in 1 second of my life underestimate those who are capable to handle things, you know. So thank you, Busayo Obayan, thank you. You know, so the event took me by surprise, you know, with the way I saw things on that day, the way it was organized, put together. I really love it. I must be honest with you. I really do love it, you know. And I must give it to the event planner. They did very well. You know, they did very well. The organizers, everybody that were involved in the putting together of that event, I think they did very well. I was given this award. I wasn't expecting, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it at all. So I need to show it to you guys. You know, they gave me this. I wasn't expecting it. I have to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting it at all. So I want to appreciate the event planner, the organizers of the day, all of you. Thank you so much for having me on board. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I wasn't expecting it. I have to be honest with you. But I say thank you to all of you. Thank you. I will continue to do the great that you expect me to do. With great humility, I will not relent. I will continue to work harder and continue to support, you know, our people in the diaspora. You see, the funniest thing is that the program was started with the Yoruba tribe, extended to Nigeria, but it's now gone out of Nigerian hands. It's moving down to other non-European counterparts. So any country that is not within Europe, I am representing them. Even if a European person is in relationship to non-European, I will also represent them. My job as a lawyer has gone far more than what people are thinking. I go to churches and organizations and motivate as well. I motivate people. I talk. So the ministers of God, the churches are also welcome, because those who organize this event, their ministry and their churches, I am very pretty sure of that they are part of the Redeem that organize this event. In my thinking, I think there's the ministry anyway, and I want to recognize them. I want to say well done to them, and I thank them. My name is ascribed on it. I have them in my office where I put all the awards that I receive, you know. My name is down there, recognition of my work in the diaspora, you know, appreciation and award by APHP Ministry to lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. So it's already been ascribed. My name is already ascribed on it before I even arrived to the event. So thank God I made it in the end. It was the day that I have to recognize very well again. But I want to appreciate all of you. I love the award. And I really enjoy myself with all of you on that day. You know, I must tell you that I enjoy myself. You know, and I love the way I light up the event. That's the way a speaker must always speak. When you speak as a speaker, one thing you must be able to understand is that your listeners must be enjoying what you are saying. If your listeners are getting bored and, you know, scratching themselves or squeezing their face, or faces rather, then it basically means that you're not doing anything. You're just saying crap. So when it comes to motivating people, you've got to connect with your people. Those you want to motivate, they must love you. They must love your appearance. You know, appearance matters most. And you cannot afford to be arrogant because they want to see something better in you. So I appreciate them and I thank God for that day. It is only God that can do it in people's life. It is not by my power. But I want to say well done to Yetunde Makinwa. You did very well. I cannot say more than what I am saying. Yetunde Makinwa, Yesterday, Mary Lidu Makinwa, you performed very well. The performance was excellent. I see you and I see the way you were handling things up and down. I don't know your age and I don't care about your age, but I know you are going places. You know, I know you have a lot of things to do for your destiny. So you have places to go. And I pray that God will continue to, you know, be with you, guide you and protect you, because I appreciate you and I see the way you have done things. Well done to you and to your cohort, you know, that assist you, all those the people that were with you on that day assisted you in making that event come successfully. I want to say well done to all of them, most especially to your humble husband. I thank you to him. And thank you to everybody there, Mr. MC Favor, and my CEO, for that matter, Shegun. Thank you. Well done to the exposure that you gave me on that day in another word entirely. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Tokunbo Olagbaye, to this, my fans, all of you, on my platform, without you, there can never be Tokunbo Olagbaye. So this is for you, my fans. Thank you and keep supporting me. Keep encouraging me. This award is for you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you and continue to be with you. Let's go on today's program. Immigration rules. Immigration rules from time to time change. And when it changes, it affects individuals around the globe of that need. You know, when you are in the United Kingdom or you want to come to UK and there are changes in the UK law on immigration matter rules, if you're not quickly on the abreast of it, then there is possibility that you'll be caught short in between. What I'm closely looking at today is what can be the major reason why the Secretary of State or the entourage or the agents might refuse you to come into the United Kingdom, despite the fact that you are handling the right visa in your hand, because you were granted a visa, which is permission to enter United Kingdom. Then what would have been the reason for the immigration officer at the borders to refuse you entry, to refuse to land you? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about that. I'm on a WhatsApp of 07908 628240, 07908 628240. Time is of excess this morning because I have a lot of things to do on my table. But nevertheless, I want to answer calls that have been bugging me in terms of dealing with immigration rules. You have raised so many questions. You have asked me so many questions. This is the arena for me to deal with your questions. I'm on 07908 628240. I am on 07908 628240. Tell people that are just joining us that Tokunbo Olagbaye is live, active on social media, Facebook arena. Call them and let them know. You will get through to me on 07908 628 240, 07908 628 240, you know. And I want to take it on WhatsApp only because I want to accommodate the fans all over the world. You know, I want them to know that they can have access to me as well. So my office is in Woolwich. Give my office a call, then you will be able to locate me in Woolwich. I'm on 07908 628, you know, 628240, WhatsApp only. You will be able to get hold of me, you know, on that WhatsApp only. Immigration rules change from time to time. What would have been the case, the grounds on which you will be refused to enter United Kingdom, despite the fact that the Secretary of State agents overseas have already granted you what we call an entry clearance to come into the United Kingdom. Entry clearance is a permission for you to enter United Kingdom. So what's the problem? What is the reason behind this scenario why you were not able to enter, despite the fact that you have the right visa in your hand? I am going to take your calls on WhatsApp only. I am not going to take your calls on data. So please don't call me on data. Go through WhatsApp 07908 628240, WhatsApp only. Go through WhatsApp. I will take your calls on WhatsApp. You know, I will take your calls on WhatsApp, and that is the only arena you can find me. You know, you will find me you will find me on 07908 WhatsApp only. You understand? What is the reason? What could have been the reason why the Secretary of State will say you will not be able to come into the United Kingdom? The grounds on which leave to enter or remain, which is enforced, is to be cancelled at port or while the holders is outside the United Kingdom. At port or while the holders is outside the United Kingdom. So we're not talking about those who are inside. We're looking closely about the major reason why someone will be having the right stamp, the right visa to come to UK, but at the end of the day, what would have been the reason why the Secretary of State would have refused you to enter United Kingdom? Good morning to you.
Good morning, lawyer.
Good morning to you.
Hi. I actually reached out to you a while ago on Facebook, but I really didn't do the follow-up after that.
Okay.
I've got two children in Nigeria who are actually above the age, and I would love to bring them over. Though I would have, there was a time I was doing the processing, but I think I fell into a wrong hand. There was this lawyer who, took money from me, and I didn't realize it was just a joke of a lawyer. He was busted, and I was gotten in touch by some ombudsmen through the receipt of the payment I made to him, but I didn't. Since then, he's gone out of practice. So, but these children are hello.
I'm with you.
Yeah, these children, since then, they've gone above the age. So one is 20 now this year, the other one is 23. So I'm still interested in bringing them over, but I'm kind of, stock of ideas.
What passport are you holding?
A British citizen.
That would be impossible. I have to go straight to the points instead of us beating around the bush. The reason why it's going to be impossible is because those guys are now over the age.
Over the age, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Unless an application have been submitted before they were 18. If there were non-application with the Secretary of State agent during the time they were under the age of 18, then it would be difficult. The alternative route to that is that you can you can sponsor them into the United Kingdom to come and study, and that will allow them to enter UK and join you. But even if they join you, they will not be able to. No, they will not be able to. Exactly. Because
the first one who's 23, her name was actually on my papers. It's only the last one that was born.
Even if the names were named on the paper, unless an application virtually has been made. If the application has not been made, it's going to be a bit and I don't want you to waste money, because you might get into the wrong hands and say, listen, it's possible, it can be done, but I can tell you from experience that I can't see way out in that one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay.
Have
a lovely day.
You too. Bye, sir. Bye. I'm on 07908628240. WhatsApp only, please. WhatsApp only, please. WhatsApp only. I want to encourage others that are outside the United Kingdom to be able to reach me instead of using the data number, UK call alone. Let's go onto WhatsApp. Please do your WhatsApp. If you have not activated your WhatsApp, please do activate your WhatsApp, and let's go into that straight away. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, dear.
Yes, my just a quick question. One of my children will be 10 next month, and Home Office had his biometric card and his birth certificate with them. How can I do it if I want to apply for?
You have the birth certificate with the Home Office.
Home Office and the biometric, because I gave his dad to do his own application, so they haven't returned it back.
What status are you holding?
I'm having the 10 years old, but I'm on the second one now.
Okay. So you want to apply for your child registration now, but the certificate is with the Home Office.
Yeah.
I can easily say to you that you can get another birth certificate, but the other documents with the Home Office are useful for the registration as well. You can obtain a new birth certificate towards that, but the point here is that if you have other documents with the Secretary of State, you will need it for one of the departments again for registration, for the other departments.
Because the biometric card I gave it to his dad since February, they haven't returned it.
February is not long too much. It's only about 8 months ago.
Yeah.
So they are just 2 months behind in their schedule. In that case, if it was submitted in February, they are only 2 months schedule now, and I think you are still okay. You know, I'll probably want to suggest that why can't you wait and let the documents return back before you go into registration? Or what do you think?
Yeah.
Do you have the red book? Do you have the red book with you?
I have the red book, everything with me.
Then you can obtain a new birth certificate if that is the case.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yeah, bye.
Yes, bye.
What would have been the reason why the Secretary of State would deprive you from coming into the United Kingdom? I mean, it's agent outside the United Kingdom, because it's all about Section 320 or 321, whichever one is applicable in that case. You've already been granted, so you are in a possession of the rights visa to enter United Kingdom, and all of a sudden you were refused landing, or you were refused to even board in. What would have been the reason? It would have been that paragraph 321 is saying that there probably be a kind of a huge change in your circumstances, and it is necessary for them to cancel that leave. A change in your circumstances will mean that it will be necessary for them to cancel the leave. The biggest change of circumstances could be in any form. For example, if you are a woman and you are pregnant, at the time you were granted the visa, no one see you face to face at the interview. You were granted based on paperwork and submission of documents alone. So the agents were not aware that you were heavily pregnant. So if you were heavily pregnant about 7.5 months or 8 months trying to travel into the United Kingdom, you will be refused. Definitely, unless it's not showing, unless it's not known by the agent outside at the port, you will be refused, because that was a huge change in your circumstances. Because ordinarily, if you mention it on your paperwork, on the application form that you were 8 months pregnant, the entry clearance officer will not grant you. They will refuse you. So that is why the form always says additional information. Is there anything you want to tell us? That form usually asks if there is an additional information you want to disclose to them. Yes. So if you are a lady and you were heavily pregnant, you're going to be refused landing. You will be refused to enter the United Kingdom because you lied. And if care is not taken, looking at your application form and you mentioned that there is no any circumstances or anything that you could tell them, then it possibly means that you might come under ban. If you were refused to landing, then you might be in trouble, because they will cancel your leave to enter. And this is all about those who want to come into the United Kingdom. Another reason why you can't be refused to enter United Kingdom, despite the fact that the instrument granted to you were the right one, appropriate one at the time you were granted. The first representation may have been made, or you may have submitted a first document to the entry clearance. It doesn't matter whether you are aware of it. That is an ignorance of law which is not excusable in law. It is not excusable. So nobody is going to accept that from you. So you need to be aware of that, you know, because at the time, whether or not materials to the application you submitted, whether you have knowledge to it, that is not excusable. You're supposed to disclose. So if you make false representation or you submitted false document at the time, then there is possibility that you will be refused, you know, because you have every right to disclose the material facts before you. In relation to your application for leave, or in order to obtain document from the Secretary of State or a third party required in support of the application, if you made false document or submit false document, submit false information, give false information, you will be refused to enter United Kingdom. Now, in relation to a person that settled in the UK or where the immigration officer or the Secretary of State is satisfied that there are strong compassionate reasons justifying admission, it is apparent that they might allow you. But if, for medical reason, you may be allowed to enter for medical reason. If they think that, yes, even though you have submitted, but there is imminent danger to your health, the immigration officer will afford you that landing. But majorly, where you have personally made a wrong documentation or submission, you will be refused to land. You will not be allowed to enter United Kingdom. Don't forget that you already been granted and you are carrying right instrument, right visa. So you have been allowed, you know, you've been given the opportunity to come to UK. My network is good here. My network is performing very well here, excellently here. So I'm on the data, so I'm not having any problem with network. So you have to be aware of that. Morayo Peters wants me to explain. Please, Mark, can you explain what 28 days qualifying period for ILR means? I don't understand what you mean qualifying period, 28 days. 28 days grace is that you must submit your application 28 days before it runs out for your ILR. So if you have been carrying a discretionary leave to remain and you are now entitled to apply for indefinite leave to remain, application must be made 28 days before the, you know, you must make that application 28 days before it run out. If you don't make an application or a submission before your leave to remain run out, then it basically means that you might lose that opportunity to have your indefinite leave to remain. You know, there is every possibility that you may lose out. So it is important that you make your submission 28 days before you run out. Another reason why you could be refused to come into the United Kingdom despite the fact that you are holding a right visa is that you may have stepped on the toes of the authority, and as soon as you are entered into the port there onto any of our borders, it is obvious on the system that they have been looking for you. That could be an exclusion because it is not conducive for the public goods anymore. So they have to refuse your landing. You know, it could be another reason why you may be refused to come into United Kingdom. I'm on 07908628240 WhatsApp only. 07908628240 WhatsApp only. The reason why I'm doing this program in the morning is because I want to concentrate on my paperwork and my document, you know, in the office after this program. So that's why I love to do it. The numbers of people on board at the moment, I am happy. Please share it on your wall. To all that are just coming in, you are welcome on a Monday morning breakfast immigration surgery. Please share it on your wall. Welcome to my show, Tokunbo Olagbaye, on how to regularize your status. Thank you so much. We're talking about the rules on the United Kingdom law, you know, immigration rules. I'm on 07908. Temitope Akinola, 07908 628 240. WhatsApp only. 07908 628 240. WhatsApp only. Thank you, Miss Rogers. Thank you. 07908 628 240. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Aminasa Johnson. Thank you so much for that accolade. Thank you. Miss Rhodas, thank you for the accolade as well. Thank you so much. To those who are just joining us in between, this is the award I received over the weekend again on the Speak. They invited me to come and do with one of the event planner for their ministry in the United Kingdom. I am not just a lawyer. I am also a motivational speaker. So I speak in churches as well. I speak in churches as well. I motivate people. You see, there are many people that are in this world that they don't even know where they are heading to. They need people like us to motivate them, to be their role model, to encourage them. And as a result of that, yes, thank you, Deola. So as a result of that, it has given me the opportunity to expand my horizon outside the area of law, or as a lawyer or as a solicitor doing the immigration practice alone. You know, I have extended it for quite a while now. So I motivate people in terms of when it comes to giving them ideas of what to do, to champion them, to encourage them, to motivate them. You know, coming to church is good, but there is no need for you to go to church if you don't know why you are going to church. You must have a kind of relationship. And if you don't love your pastor, it will be a waste of time to go to church. If you have a second thought or you have a negative thought, there is no reason for you to go to church, because the prayer will not be answered, because there is somebody up there that sees our heart before we do things. So you need to know your heart and know what you are talking about. I will not open my mouth carelessly in the society to talk things that doesn't concern me. I have vouched for that, and I'm going to remain on my lane when it comes to things of that nature, because the reputation to protect is very important to me. I want to focus on my career, on my destiny, and I don't want to be distracted. So I will not get myself involved in anything that does not concern me when it comes to speaking. And I will not share a program that doesn't make sense to my line, because let me warn you, lately Facebook is blocking people and deleting them off the platform or their platform if they share a program that is not relating or that is you know, causing problem or not conducive to the public watch. You know, so breaches their data or their privacy rules, they will block you. So you have to be wary of that. This program especially is to encourage people all over the world to know what to do when it comes to traveling into the United Kingdom. And you will see what I have been doing. If you go on my platform, take my videos and watch them all over from the beginning to the end. Please, if you submit your passport for EA visa, please, how long must it take to receive it? Les Al. It depends on the busy schedule of the officer dealing with the matter at outside. Because when you say EA visa, it means you are outside. So it means it's something to do with outside UK. It depends on the busy schedule that they have over there. So I will not necessarily be able to tell you. But the rule says that within 6 months, it must be granted. Within 6 months. You know, so that's the situation. Within 6 months. Hello, lawyer. I don't seem to understand your on migration. You will soon understand it. You know, you will soon understand it. Juliet Abdul, you know, on migration. Juliet Abdul. I don't know what you're talking about, you know. I don't know unless you ask question. If you ask question and it makes sense, then I will answer you. But if it doesn't make sense, you are going to be there for life asking me question. You know, so you need to ask me questions relating to your problem. Then I'll be able to answer you. The whole idea of my program is to educate those who are coming to United Kingdom what to be aware of, what to be wary of. So, Juliet, if you lost in that realm, I think when you get to a platform, your job is to listen to what is happening on that platform before you get yourself involved in the conversation. If not, you'll be insulting yourself in the end, because there are people there that are ready to reply you back without me even necessarily replying you or replying anyone. So if you don't understand, please just keep it quiet there silently and watch until you understand it. Immigration rule is very complicated and difficult, so you need to be aware of that. Let's carry on with the grounds on which leave to enter or remain can be refused when, despite the fact that you are holding the right visa. Let's concentrate on the reason why you can be refused to enter, despite the fact that you are having right visa in your hand. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, man.
Good morning to you, dear. Good morning.
Yes, my name is George, and I'm calling from Belgium.
Okay.
I sent you a message on Facebook some time ago, but I've not got any reply from you. It's to do with my spouse visa to the UK, because I was deported from the UK to Nigeria in 2013.
2013.
Yes. And I've been trying to re-enter the UK from Nigeria. They didn't allow me. Then we had to come to Belgium. I now have residence card in Belgium through my wife's, my wife's EU here in Belgium. Now, I was in UK last year and I was detained at the airport because we came with marriage certificate at the Manchester airport. But they let me in for 30 days. Hello?
Exactly, I'm with you.
So after 30 days, I returned back to Belgium as agreed by the UKP that if I return back in future, if I apply, they will let me in. So sometime this year, I wanted to come to UK on holiday, so I applied for holiday, like visit visa to the UK, and they refused me again, and telling me, what happened to my deportation and all that stuff, and they refused me based on all of that. But now, I want to do a spouse visa after Christmas. We want to do a fresh application from here from Belgium. So I don't know if we stand any chance. I actually want you to represent us. That's why I sent you a message, and if you don't mind, I can send you all past.
You see, the point is, you have not cleared the deportation.
What did you say, man?
You haven't cleared the deportation.
No, it's not. It's a remover.
Yes, but if you are removed, you have not cleared it. If you have not cleared your remover, it might be giving you a headache. So when you are making representation to enter back into the United Kingdom, you need to mention it.
Yes, I did that on my visiting application form online. That was removed. What happened? I told them I don't have any information.
Why were you removed again? Tell me.
I was removed because I overstayed my.
Oh, okay. And how long ago was that?
I entered in 2006 and I stayed in 2013. I was caught in 2013.
Oh, okay.
So I have all the refusal letter and everything with me. But what I'm trying to say, I don't know. Do we stand any chance?
Your partner is in the United Kingdom.
To return back, she gave me stuff here.
Return back where?
She has an address in Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
So she was in Belgium with me. She settled me in our city. She gave me, the residence card here. Then she could not get a job because
what passport is your partner holding?
She's English. She's a British.
And she's where?
She's from Liverpool.
And she's living in Belgium. She's living in Belgium at the moment.
She maintained an address here, Belgian authority.
Yeah, but she cannot maintain address here if she's not living here. The point is that if both of you, if you want to come and have spouse visa in the United Kingdom, you're supposed to travel with her, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I came last year, but UKPA did not accept.
Yeah, but the way you are saying it, you're not going to be able to go through. If I'm the entry clearance officer, I won't grant you.
Huh?
Yes.
She's back to UK now to resume.
She needs to be in the United Kingdom, work and earn salary before she can get you into UK as a spouse or a spouse rather.
She has the job now. She's back to the UK. She has an address in UK now. She's a
yeah, but at the time of your application is the question I'm having with you now. At the time of the application, she was in Belgium.
No, at the time of the application, I wanted to come and visit. Sometime this year, she's back to the UK.
Why were you refused the visit entry?
They said that on that session, that my wife is supposed to be here rather than being in the UK. That they're even doubting if my residence card is still what it is. And I'm like, how is that your business? This is Belgium. My wife notified Belgium that she's going back to her country, and they accepted it since she maintained an address here. So they still recognize her residence card. And I have a job in Belgium, a full-time job. So Belgium did not disturb me. I don't know if you understand me.
I do.
Now, my wife is back in UK. She has back to her job. She has her address there. She's only 60K salary per annum. And she invited me to come to UK. I was supposed to attend a wedding with her in July. and these people refused me. And they said, just giving me all sort of, I can send you the refusal letter. I actually want to represent us. That's why I'm trying to reach you.
The point about my case is that there are too many people that send refusal letters and I don't read them unless they pay consultation for me to deal with the matter. You see, once I'm done online, I am done. Otherwise, I will not pay.
I will do that.
Exactly. Otherwise, I will not pay bills. So I don't after online to create awareness and to educate people, I am off completely for that, and I have to concentrate on the groundwork.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, you tell me where to send. Like I want to send you the refusal letters. How much do I send and stuff like that?
If you're on a WhatsApp, communicate me on WhatsApp, and then I will give you all the information that you need on WhatsApp.
I'm on WhatsApp. This is my number on WhatsApp.
Okay, communicate me, and then I will deal with that. Okay.
All right, okay, but thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
All right.
Thank you, dear. Bye. I'm on 079086282240. The grounds in which you may be refused to enter United Kingdom. You understand? The grounds is what we are looking at closely, because a lot of people get their visa to come to UK, but on landing they refuse them to enter. They refuse them landing and they return them back. And I've said to you, basically they will be refused because they fail to adhere to the rules on the immigration application, on the visa application. So they may have lied, they may have submitted wrong documentation, they may have done something that is not conducive for public good. So it basically means that they will be refused to come to UK despite the fact that they are holding the right visa. Don't forget, that is possible. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to you, dear.
Yeah, my name is Tina. Yeah, I wanted to ask a question. If I have stayed in the UK for over 5 years, I've been worked for 4 years. But next year, I don't want to work next year. I want to set up a business which might not generate income immediately. But that next year, I'll be due for my passport or indefinite leave. I'm already due, but something happened, so they just gave me 1 year. So can I apply if I'm not? Can I do the application if I'm not doing a paid job?
Say it again.
Now, I've been working for 4 years, but I'm planning. I intend to start a business next year, and it might not generate income immediately. But that same next year, I'm due for my passport, and either passport or definite leave to remain. Can I still apply if I'm not working, but my husband is doing full time? He's working full time and is a resident.
Are you here in the UK?
Yes, we are both here in the UK. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you have your status already. You are talking about your extension.
I've already got. I've considered the extension.
Sorry, I'm being distracted with the comments. That's why I'm being distracted with the comments.
Okay.
Yes, but carry on.
Okay. Yeah, I've already exceeded the 5 years spouse, and I applied for the indefinite leave to remain. But there was a mistake, so they didn't give it to me. They rather gave me 1 year extension.
So you were supposed to apply for indefinite leave to remain.
I have done that already because I was due for February to apply for it. I did that, but there was a mistake in the application, so they didn't give it to me. Rather, they gave me extension for 1 year.
So you have to apply again for that after, if you are able to correct the mistake.
Yeah. Yes.
Did they return your money?
The mistake has been corrected already. They didn't return my money. All my effort, they refused.
Oof.
They did not return, and I paid the 500 surcharge extra before they gave me the 1 year extension.
I know. That could be penalty, punishment for making that huge error, because the error must have been so huge in a way that they can only afford to give you 1 year instead of just correcting you.
Yeah, so since I'm already overdue, because by next year I'm supposed to be applying for my passport, no longer indefinite leave to remain. So now, since they didn't give me the indefinite leave to remain, actually it's because at the English test, I've submitted all the documents, even the statement of result, but I forgot to put in the certificate. That was all. I forgot to put in the certificate. That's why they didn't give it to me.
So you go back next year again. You have to go back.
Yeah, so I have to go back. Now I'm saying, and that next year I'm supposed to be due for passport if they have given me the...
You cannot calculate it like that anymore, my dear. Forget about that. Just focus on your indefinite leave to remain, because there is no way you can get British passport without getting indefinite leave to remain. Anyway, unless you were born in the UK. So your focus, you must not lose your eye on the ball of indefinite leave to remain. Don't even think about the naturalization. Your first thing to think of is your ILR. And without ILR, there is nothing you can do.
Okay, but the question is, by next year I will no longer be doing the working paid job.
Why that? Why that?
Pardon?
Why would you not be doing a paid job next year?
Because I'm starting my own business. So something I've been working on, and I'm starting it fully next year.
That's still a job. That's still a job. Register your business, have a business account, have your SA, whatever, with the HM revenue, company registration, put everything together, and you're not due to pay tax until a year after your starting of business.
Okay, because the kind of business is not going to generate money immediately. So,
how are you going to survive it? On what ground are you going for indefinite leave to remain? On what purpose are you going? Are you going because... Yeah, but your husband is working.
Married.
Is your husband working?
Yes, he's working full time.
That should be okay. That should be okay.
Okay, so I won't have problem applying.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Thank you very much.
Most welcome.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah. If the sponsor is working and earn 18,600, you that they are sponsoring, if you can be especially women, if you're pregnant and you are taking care of the kids in the house, the Secretary of State will not penalize you on that, as long as your main person is working and meets the requirement. I don't think you will come across any headache in respect to income financial status, when it comes to checking your income. So I don't think there will be any problem in relation to that. So take that on board. She's going on self-employed business, which is fine. She's working at the moment, but because of an error on the application form, she's unable to acquire the indefinite leave to remain. This is what I said to you guys. Take advice. Stop listening to your friends. Because if you don't take advice from somebody who knows what he or she is doing, then it will cost you. Look at what it cost this person now, 2,300 plus for fun. Because the Home Office will not refund the difference. And I am very certain on that this time around. Because that was our own stupid mistake. So they're not going to return that money. Hello? Hello? When you are calling me, you have to reduce your device so that you will not just put yourself in the kind of a difficult situation to hear me. And I will not be screaming on top of my voice. So like we said, that the grounds in which you may be refused to enter United Kingdom is what we're talking about, the grounds in which. You see, if Secretary of State believe that it is not conducive to the public good for you to enter United Kingdom, you can be excluded. You can be excluded. Yes, because they think that exclusion, not letting you come into the UK, it's good for the purpose of public good. Then you'll be excluded. Thank you, Happy Peters. Thank you, dear. Thank you. You will be excluded. You will definitely be excluded. So you need to take that on board. When it comes to good morning to you guys that are sending me WhatsApp of good morning. I am deleting all the inbox messenger, except apart from the pages alone. But the personal messenger, I am going to delete them because I can't stand all the messages that I'm receiving lately regarding somebody might be cloning you or somebody might be doing this. I think it's distracting. I think it's irritating. So I am going to take off my inbox messenger for now. Good morning to you, dear. Good morning.
Good morning, ma. God bless you, ma, for the good work, ma.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Yes, ma. Please, I have a question for you, ma.
Please go ahead.
Please. Yes, ma. My question is that my children and I have got four children anyway, but three of us we meant to be due for our indefinite leave, but because of the fee waiver issue, so we couldn't get it. So what happened now is that the Home Office now said we need to apply for another 3 years, so we can be able to work and be able to raise the money. So even right now that even still at home, I'm trying to like gather some money just for me to like, okay, once they give us the 3 years, so is it possible for me to like go and apply for my own indefinite? To do a waiver, I'm even planning to do appearance, like when they give us the 3 years back. So I'm thinking like going to apply for go for the appearance. Then can my own children can they still remain on that 3 years, or would they be qualified? Because we are both qualified as well. So I don't know what to do once the 3 years comes out, man.
This is what I've been campaigning on regarding this. Everybody holding going in for indefinite leave to remain. I actually did a program on it. I did a program on it, and I mentioned it categorically that anyone that is on going on indefinite leave to remain will not be entitled to fee waiver. People were arguing and arguing against it, and saying that
I was part of it. I even testified towards it. I even called it there to let people know that there is nothing like fee waiver.
There's no fee waiver on indefinite leave to remain. People need to tighten their belt from onset. Once you have been granted, you need to start put yes. Yes. There is no fee waiver on indefinite leave to remain. Tighten your belt. Get your money, get a kitty, and start putting money aside. Everyone out there, that's the campaign. You know, the purpose of me on this platform is to create awareness. It's not to deceive anyone. You understand? Now, in your case now, if you think you have the money, you can go in. But bear it in mind that you guys were granted as a group. You know. So you have to be careful.
Because I'm thinking of doing mine alone and leave the children on the 3 years, because the money is a lot, man.
You can apply for your own now, but what would you say to the Secretary of State for the kids that you haven't got the money for them now?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
how old are these students? How old are they?
My first one is 14. The second one is 11, and my third one is 8.
But they were not born here, isn't it?
Actually, it's a long story.
Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. Leave that aside. We've been
with them 2008. Anyway, we've been with the this thing. I was okay since 2008.
Okay, that's fine. Go in for your own now, so that at least you'll be on the safe side. But you've never been on the wrong side anyway, because they're giving you 3 years, so you can go back before the end of the 3 years again. But if you think you have the money now for your own, you can go in for your own and later on apply for those kids one. But don't get carried away. There is a 14-year-old there.
Yes, she is, man.
So be careful.
Okay, man. And my question is that now that because we've submitted the application since April. That's when we submitted the application now. So we haven't heard anything back. So I'm waiting for them to like give all of us the 3 years before I now wait now apply for my
Exactly.
Okay,
so don't do anything now until you hear back from them. Definitely, okay, that's the advice.
Okay, man. Yes. Okay, man. Thank you very much, man.
You're most welcome. Thank you too. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye. So it basically means that you've got to have the correct information at hand before you can move in to apply in any format to the Secretary of State. I'm actually dealing with those who are coming into the United Kingdom with the right visa. The reason why you may be refused or you could be refused to land in the UK. You know, land means that the immigration officer may not afford you entry into the United Kingdom. And that's what I'm talking about. If it's not conducive for public good, you will not be allowed to enter. You know, conducive for public good is in so many formats, and your exclusion will be necessary for the Secretary of State to make immediately. Hello. If you are calling me and you are not in the right head, you are not with your right head, then make sure you get the right head before you call in, because I won't pick up a call that's not ready. United States, if I gave you the opportunity United States to call on WhatsApp, don't misuse it. Don't call me and take off your thing, because I will block you, and it doesn't cost me to block anybody. The system is so easy to block. So if you are calling me from the US, have your head with you to know what you want to discuss before you call me, because I will not underestimate your need for the immigration rules. But at the same time, please don't waste my time, because time is precious to me. For those who are just joining us on board now, Tokunbo Olagbaye platform, I want to respect you, I want to recognize you, I want to say thank you for coming on board. I want to show you this award. If you are just coming in and you're not there, this is an unexpected one that I got on Saturday at the meeting the needs of our ministry, where I was invited to come and talk on immigration and to motivate people in the diaspora. So that is one of them. Another one that I just bagged again as part of my award for this year. So I want to say thank you to all those who are giving me the recognition and support. And to you, my fans on this platform, this is for you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, dear. Morning.
You're blessed. Please, I just want to let you know I've been here for the past 8 years.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I've got a teenager girl. She's going to be 18 very soon. She's at college. And I have a British baby. And she's 7 years old.
I'm with you. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm with you.
Can you advise me, ma'am, what to do?
Have you applied before?
Yes.
And what was the outcome?
My letter is in Liverpool.
It's what?
It's at Liverpool.
So you were not granted then?
Amen.
You were not granted when you applied?
No, when I came in, I claimed asylum.
Were you granted?
No, but we were allowed in to stay. We stayed because when they decided, I already had my baby, so I couldn't leave. So I had to still teach. She started school, and the little one started, the eldest one started school also. That was in 2011. So that was how I started to take care of them. So last year, October, I went for a fresh claim. And I went to submit the form at Liverpool.
Okay.
So then I haven't heard anything.
You applied for asylum and you've not heard back from them.
They didn't grant it when we came in.
So you have heard back. They have made a decision and it wasn't favorable.
Yes. So last year we applied
Mm-hmm.
on behalf of the children.
So you applied last. When you
Last year,
okay, you applied. You see the question I want to find out from you now is that when you applied, yeah,
yes, ma'am.
you were not granted.
No, we have not seen the letter.
It's what?
We haven't received any.
You've not received any letter from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since last year, October.
Okay.
But this time it wasn't asylum again. If the asylum was just added, we applied on humanitarian grant.
And it was recent, not long ago, isn't it?
Yeah, last year, October 15th.
Mm-hmm.
October 11th.
Yeah. 2000 November 11 last year, 2017. Yes, so you apply on what ground? You apply based on the child you brought to the UK or based on the child that has British passport?
On the UK.
The one you brought to UK?
Out of them, the eldest one stayed long enough
Okay.
and has got friends,
Yes.
and the other one British.
Yes.
So we haven't heard anything from them.
Okay, I see what you mean. I think you just have to. I think you need to be a bit patient with them, you know. But then, do you use a lawyer that represents you?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell your lawyer by now to write to them and get updates for you, because you are due to have an update after 6 months. You are definitely due. So I think you should be. Yes, I think you should ask them for an update.
It's going to be 1 year now. Hello, ma.
Yes, I'm here, sorry.
Oh, no worry.
Yes.
So I should update.
You need to tell your lawyer to do an update for you. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, you need an update. You understand? There is no way you can carry on. It's over 6 months now. It's going to be a year. So I think they need to write to the Home Office now and ask for an update on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
God bless you.
Yeah, bye.
Have a beautiful.
Thank you. You too. Bye. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. I stood up and I'm just looking at it. Good morning, my dearest Ebony and House. Congratulations. We're happy for you. God bless you. Thank you, Ms. Obalana. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. I can hear you. Please, WhatsApp only. For anybody that is calling me, go and use your WhatsApp. Hold on. Please go and use your WhatsApp. Please go and use your WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm using WhatsApp.
No, not you. That's fine. Carry on. Please carry on.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, actually, I just want to, I want to make more inquiry about my, because we just got our 2.5 years last year, December. So, and my first daughter has already got a British passport.
Okay.
But the second one, she's going to be 10 when we are going to renew our visa, to renew for another 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So she only has 2 months left before she's 10.
Mm.
So the reason I'm calling is to know maybe can we renew for her, or we can exclude her because of the money, or
When is she going to be 10?
for her as well?
When is she going to be 10?
She'll be 10 2020, then she only have 6 months left before she's 10 that year.
So she's with leave to remain now.
Yeah, she's with 2.5 leave to remain, but her senior sister has got her British passport.
So you're now saying that because of financial issue, you probably want to exclude her from the application now.
Yeah, to renew. When we want to renew, if we're due to renew now, instead of us to add our money to renew for her again,
yes,
we can as well save that money to do a British passport because she only has 6 months before she's 10.
Although it looks as if it's a legal advice, but it's a personal decision.
Okay, ma'am.
It looks as if it's legal advice. You are seeking legal advice, but it's a personal decision.
Okay, but I was thinking maybe if we want to renew, it's not going to affect us when we put our paper in because it's 4 of us. Then we want to renew. Then we will put only me and my partner. Then with the sister's British passport this thing. So that's why I'm calling to seek advice.
Now you have a British child. You have a British child already, so you should be all right.
Yes.
Yes, you should be all right. You can possibly even mention her name and say for financial reasons you are unable to afford to renew for her.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ma. Thank you very much, ma.
You're most welcome.
Yeah, bye, ma. Have
Bye,
a nice day, ma.
You too, bye.
Bye.
Hello, United States.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi. My husband is trying to travel with our baby back home, but his name is not on the birth certificate. I'm just finding out if it's possible to go through with the baby, if there's not going to be any problem with the immigration.
Your husband is traveling with a baby back home, yeah, to take the child back home?
Yes.
And where are you going to be?
We're traveling to Sierra Leone. He's traveling with me to Sierra Leone.
And what about you? Where would you be?
In the UK.
So you're not gonna travel with them?
No, I'm not traveling with them.
How old is this child in question?
The baby's gonna be he's 1 year old.
And you. So how is your husband going to take care of the child without you there?
Basically, he's taking it to my mom.
Okay. Okay. The child has a British passport, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. You need to write a consent letter, and I think you need to amend the birth certificate before they travel. Or there's supposed to be a DNA, because they are more likely to encounter a bit of delay at the border.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because it will look as if it's child being kidnapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
So I think I will advise that you put the name in on the birth certificate or DNA to be in place.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, dear. Bye. Like I said earlier on, there is so much messages coming through on this viral thing saying that heads up, almost every account is being cloned. Your picture and your name are used to create a new Facebook account. They don't need your password to do this. They want your friends to add them to you. Don't accept. The point is that don't accept any friend request from me, because I don't even ask for friend request anyway. So don't accept friend requests from me. If you see anyone acting in my name, don't accept friend requests in my name, because I will not ask for friend request anyway, because I don't think I have ever asked for friend request. So I will not ask for friend request. So if you put it out there, you put it out there. But I am going to delete my Facebook Messenger for now, because the viral is causing nuisance and it doesn't make sense to me anymore. So I am going to delete all my Facebook messengers. All my inbox will go off for now. Good morning, dear. Please hold on. I am going to delete all my inbox, because I will not take any viral messages. It's not making sense to me. It's giving me a headache. So I'm going to delete them. So anybody that wants to communicate with me, use WhatsApp 07908 628240. Use WhatsApp. And I'm going to be on my page. So Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye page. I'm there. I'm on my platforms everywhere. You can see me. But you will not be able to privately inbox me except on the business page, which is the public page 1. You can privately inbox me on public page 1, but the rest of the private personal one, they will be taken off. I will take off all the private inboxes. I will not tolerate it for now, because it doesn't allow me to work smoothly and to know serious candidates. And I don't come to Facebook to make joke. I come to Facebook to really advertise myself, and that's the point. Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Morning to you, my sister. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to ask, I came in as a student in 2004, so since then I was legal until 2012.
Okay.
Hello, ma.
I'm with you.
I was legal until 2012, and I have children. I have 4 children now. My first is 8 years old. It will be 9 in February. And I don't know, I've not been able to put in any application since then.
Okay.
So I don't know if there is anything.
Your first child will be how old?
It will be 9 in February. Next year, February.
Okay, and you've not put in an application at all?
No, ma.
Well, the 7-year rule is still ongoing, and if you have imminent reason why you should put in an application, you have to put it in under 7-year rules.
Okay.
Yes. You have to put on a 7-year.
Would I be able to apply with my son, or I would have to do his own first?
No, you apply with the child that is 9 years now.
Yes, ma.
Yes.
Okay, ma.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, dear.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, ma.
I am receiving every messages from every angle. So, yeah. I'm on there. Let me give it to you here so that you will know. WhatsApp only. I am not an immigration lawyer. I know the UK immigration law into two, and my mother-in-law is one of the Home Office bosses, so I know what I mean. Basically, once you are removed or deported from the UK, you will definitely be banned entry from the UK for 10 years. This is fact. That is right. It's 10 years. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Louise. Thank you. You're right. We're right here, so we know what we're talking about. Thank you for that. Hello. Hello. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes.
Hello.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, please. I have some questions which I want to throw up, please.
Yeah, throw it.
Yeah. My mom, she's an elderly person. She came to the UK. And she brought my sister's son that lives with her. But she was not feeling too okay, so she left. But the child is with me. So I don't know what to do about the boy.
Say that again.
My mom, she's old, but she came on a visit to me. It's my sister's son. My sister's son has been away because she had the child out of wedlock.
Okay.
So now the child is with me, came on holiday. So my mom is back home. So I don't know how to go about it with the boy.
Why would you keep the child with you?
My mom was not feeling too well, but somebody's supposed to pick the boy up, but the person is not here around now.
So you have to address it with the social services then. They need to be aware. There is a current situation at the moment that anyone that has another person's child in your household, you have to disclose it to the social services.
Okay.
Yes, so you need to contact your local one.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody is coming to pick the boy in the next 2 weeks, but I'm just thinking that should I leave him or should go?
I cannot make that decision for you. If the child came in on a visit visa, can I make that kind of decision for you?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, my position is very clear in terms of giving advice on immigration matter on this platform. There are questions that you cannot ask me and expect me to answer. You don't use video. Don't video chat me because I'm not going to pick it. Do not video chat me. Whoever is sending, whoever wants to do video, I am giving you a grace to have a free advice. So don't video chat me, please. You can already see me on platform here. You can see who I am. So there is no need for you to video chat me because I'm not going to pick it up. You can see me. I am not hiding my face or hiding myself, but don't video chat me on this on this free advice thing I'm giving you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to you, dear.
Thank you so much for the good work you're doing. God will bless you richly in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Please, ma'am, I want to ask a quick question. For someone who did application with a British child for about 8 months now, and no, they sent in an acknowledgement letter that it's been received and they're working on it, and still now they've not said anything, and the lawyer sent a reminder to them about 6 weeks ago and nothing has happened. Is the advice able to call the Home Office to ask what is happening with the application, or just leave them?
How long ago was this? How long ago?
February. It's about 8 to 9 months now.
Okay. And you haven't heard from them since then?
Yes.
Do you have a lawyer that represents you? Was there a lawyer?
Yes.
If there is a lawyer, after 6 months, you guys supposed to have contacted them and asked for an update.
Yeah, he has written them, but they've not replied and nothing. Still.
So you need to hang in there and wait for them until they come back.
Don't need to call them to find out.
They will not change the situation. They will not improve the situation anyway. Yes. It won't improve the situation. So the only way out is just to, ask the lawyer to write for an update, and then you have to carry on wait for them. Okay.
And this person has used to have a right to work before, although she's self-employed. And but after some time, the right to work was off. But she's self-employed, and she told them she's not working, but she's still doing her thing, and then took off her name from the inland revenue because she pays her, do her self-assessment and all that. My question is, if she go back to inland revenue and said she's still working and she continues paying her taxes and all that, would that have any negative effect on the long run?
Are you talking about the application that's going to the Home Office or already with them?
Yes, the one already with them.
Is the person working at the time of the application?
No. But she used to have the right of work before this application was taken. Before the right to work finished, and before the application was sent, there was no right to work. But because she's self-employed, she does her thing. So then she refused, stopped her paying her NI and all that, saying that she hasn't got a right to work. But she's still, doing some little things to sort herself out. But I'm asking if she reinstates her NI with the inland revenue, because she really don't want.
Has she got right to work from the onset? Because if she hasn't got right to work from the onset, then that could be a problem.
Okay. No, yes. When she got her NI and all that, she had right to work, but it finished. So her work permit finished.
So do you think she has the continuous rights now? Do you think so?
I don't think so.
Exactly. But if she's got the right before submission, before the leave expire, then the right continues. But if she hasn't got that right, then there is nothing there until the paper come back from the Home Office.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Thank you. Bye.
God bless.
Bye. I think I remember saying to people that you should call on WhatsApp directly instead of using data, because I want to give the opportunity to those who are on WhatsApp internationally. I don't want to concentrate it on those who are just in the UK on the 079 number alone. Hello.
Hello, good morning, man.
Good morning to you, sir.
Hello, good morning, man.
Good morning to you, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, well done for the great work you're doing, man.
Thank you.
This man, I just want to quickly ask a question. There is a friend I wanted to bring his wife from London, spouse visa. The bank statement that he wants to use, the first one is he has a debit there, and it was panicked that maybe he can use it or not.
There's bank statement that he wants to use.
Yeah, the first two out of the 6.
What happened?
It was on debt. It was on debt. The overdraft there, he spent it. It was on minus.
And the application is a spouse visa. Is this spouse visa?
Yeah.
You know, the spouse visa requirement is that the 6 months must show money in the account continuously. So there has to be salary coming in.
Yeah, there is salary going in, but the overdraft, he spent it and he has put it back. But the first 2 was on minus.
But so what is the account saying now? Is the account in overdraft now? Does the account overdrawn now?
No. For the fourth month, yeah, it's regular. At least it was about 800, 200 pounds, 700 pounds at the end of the month.
Is that a spouse application?
Yeah.
Bringing partner into the United Kingdom?
Yes, ma'am.
On income threshold?
Yeah, on 18,600.
Is the person working and earning 18,600?
More than 18,000.
So why would the account be showing £200 balance? That could affect the application, trust me. It would affect the application because they might say that they want to rely on the public funds when they get into the country.
So, like, how much is that supposed to be at the end?
I cannot speculate. I cannot. I have to be honest with you. I cannot say this is what it is. But I can vividly say that could affect the application in one way or another. You know, I can say that.
your experience, at least how much can be left every month?
You see, the most important thing is that there must be salary coming in, and the person who is inviting, or the sponsor rather, must meet the requirement on the income threshold of 18,600 first.
Yeah,
But then with the discretion power under them, if account is not juicy, it could affect it. It could affect it. From experience, it could affect it. Even if you met the requirement on the income threshold, the entry clearance officer would still have something to say in terms of the balance on the bank account, and they have the power to say it.
So there is adequate balance supposed to be.
There has to be, but I cannot say this is the figure, but there has to be. I mean, 200 doesn't tally with what we are talking about here.
With the overdraft that is there.
No, you cannot rely on overdraft. Overdraft is just emergency contingency, so you leave overdraft aside. Spending overdraft means that there is a financial struggle.
Okay.
Yes. The moment one spends overdraft, it means that one is struggling in with the income or with spending.
So if you can, at the end of the month, at least 1,000 or more than that.
Yes. I think it's more than that, because if somebody is earning salary 18,600, from the application that I have put together for people in the past, I can see the husband or the wife trying to do something. The balance on the account sometimes 2,000, 3,000, 2,005. You know, you must show that you have savings. You must show that you are capable to gbalejo. Simple.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go now. 1 hour 22 minutes is quite a heavy time for me this time around to spend on platform. 1 hour 22 minutes is quite heavy for me to spend. Hello. You know, I will push you to 1 hour 30 minutes, which means in the next 7 minutes I'm going to take it off. Good morning to you.
Amen. Good Lord continue to bless you for the good work you've been doing in this
Amen.
country to enlighten us that doesn't know what is happening.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, there's something I just want to talk about, please.
Please go ahead.
I got, there's a problem I've got. There's a friend of mine that has a son. She came here as a student, but she has been battling with her papers in this country. And the son is, by January next year, is going to be 9 years. So every time she goes to court, battling with the Home Office, they keep on refusing her. So she now make her and pay. The same thing came back and they said they refuse her application now. Then when I was listening to you regarding the 7 years route, so I don't know if it's still possible to go through that appeal or you should just wait for the 10 years route for the son.
But they gave her appeal rights, yeah?
No, they refuse her now.
So there's no right of appeal.
No.
It can still be challenged under Section 120 or pre-action protocol. Instead of having nothing inside, I think I would advise her to challenge it.
But the problem she has spent a lot of money. That is the problem. So
because she spent it wrongly. She's spending it to wrong people.
She's using a lawyer.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What happened now is that what she's trying to do now, the lawyer just advised her, instead of her wasting money, and at the time the child gets to 10 years, he's going to look for money to put in an application for the child 10 years road for the child and herself. She should just save money for that time and she should think of something else to do. And I said, what she said to me, I said, how can you just stay like that without any application going on? You're going to stay in the house without anything. Because anytime she go to court, they are not even talking about the child, they're talking about herself.
So that should tell you something, that the application was not put in properly. Because when you are making an application with a child, then they should discuss about the child's life as well, child's private life. An application under 7-year rules entails that the Home Office presenting officer in court and the judge and the other lawyer, they should talk about the child's life in the United Kingdom. If you put in an application under a 7-year-old child and the case go to court, what they have to focus on is the decision of the Secretary of State how it will affect that child's life in the United Kingdom if the child were to be taken across the sea. Bear it in mind, the 7-year-old child in question was born in the UK, and the child in question does not have any knowledge of any other country in the first instance. And the child's primary objective in life is to grow up among his or her counterpart in the United Kingdom, and that's where that child knows. So when putting out an argument out there on behalf of a 7-year-old child, or a child that is not obtaining child that is not holding British passport, the argument to put before the judge, or to put it and to argue with the Home Office, is to ask whether it would be reasonable to ask the child to leave the United Kingdom. Ask question whether it will be reasonable to ask that child to leave UK. A child that has the friends and has everything in the United Kingdom, where would she go? Where would he go? The 7-year rule is still there, and that is for that child's private life. And when we are talking about 7 years, we have to talk about the child first before talking about the mother's precarious immigration rules. The child is not responsible for the mother's precarious immigration precarious situation. So the child, according to Lady Hale, the child must not be punished for the mother's immigration history.
Yeah.
So the 7 years is still entered, depending on how the lawyer is fluent with it, depending on the confidence lawyer has to handle it. 7 years is a complex area. It's entered. It's not a joke, but the lawyer needs to know what they're doing when you want to deal with 7 years.
Yeah, because the last time I was in the court with her, when they brought an argument regarding the child for 7 years old, and they at the end of the day, they were thinking that they're just going to make a decision on that. So when they now came back, they didn't even talk about the child at all. They were just focusing on the mom. Now she filed an appeal again. They refuse her. So she get confused and she doesn't know what to do now.
If she need advice without taking much of time, she needs to come to the office and come and see me. Book appointment on 0208 309 8808. I have to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Time is not on my side.
Well, I can book appointment through the phone or to come to the office straight away, because last time I was listening to you said you live in Wally.
Yes, appointment is on 0208 309 8808. That's for appointment.
Can you give me the number again, please?
0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. That is the appointment line for anyone that wants to phone my office for appointment. But ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go now. I've got to go. Don't let anyone deceive you that 7 years is not there. 7 years is there. The point is the confidence you have to deal with the judges in court. Listen, if you don't have confidence as a lawyer, it is not a joke to go to court. Especially in the United Kingdom, it's an arena that you have to be fully fledged. So if you don't know what you are doing, by the time you get to court, they take your confidence away from you, and you shake, your leg will move, and then you will lose that track to argue the case. So kì í ṣe eré ọmọdé, oúnjẹ àgbàlagbà ní court. 7 years rule is for senior lawyers. Complex matters, difficult cases. We're there to take it on. Bring it on at any time. We are here to do it. 07908 628240. People ask me, what are you selling? What is your selling point? My selling point is my attitude to my work, my attitude to my clients and my fans, appreciation to everyone around me, and to be humble in everything I do. Abraham Lincoln has nothing when he started, but Abraham Lincoln, with his great humility and his humble background, he was able to strive to become one of the most powerful presidents in the world, and powerful president of a powerful country in the world, Abraham Lincoln. So when it comes to emulating, you emulate those who have somewhere to go. Don't emulate people that have got nothing to do or nothing to lose, whose mind are so dirty, and so dirty in the way that they want to mislead you. They are jealous of you. They want to derail you. All they are seeking is for you to fall. And let me tell you before I leave you, wise word. When you wake up every day, always have it in your mind. Attitude to life, positive, that you are going to be successful, you are going to succeed. Your faith will strive you to your destination. It will take you to where you are going. But if you don't have faith in yourself, forget it. If you don't believe in yourself and you don't appreciate yourself first, forget it. When I talk about appreciation, I'm not talking about showing off wealth. I'm not talking about showing off clothes. I'm not talking about showing off jewelry. I'm talking about showing off your destiny, your destiny, showing off your ability, your skills, your knowledge, your wisdom, showing it off to assist others, to help others. So don't show off clothes, don't show off jewelry, don't show off wealth. Nobody's interested in that, because things of this world will go by this, you will go and perish with this world. It's not going to take you to heaven, and it's not going to take you to anywhere. Whatever you hold on this planet, it stays here and it remains there. And if care is not taken, you die today. Somebody else who does not even work for it will enjoy it. So life is so simple, and it's not difficult for anybody who wants to understand it. The advice I'm giving you today is that have positive life, positive attitude to life. Whatever you want to do, believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you cannot do it. It can be done. But we're wary of people around you. Those who live on negative attitude, negative life, they're going nowhere, and you have to be careful with them. People that are at the bus stop, sometimes they might be sitting thinking that they are waiting for bus like you. They might not be waiting for bus, wasting time there. So don't queue behind them. Go above them. Go past them and get onto the bus before time runs out of time. My brothers and sisters, I've got to go now. I'll be back when I have time again, but not today. At least during the week, you will see me on again. I want to appreciate you, Mary Yetunde. Thank you so much for having me on your program yesterday. I know you're online now. I want to thank all of you, my fans. And once again, I show off this to you because without you, there is no Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye, LTO Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. I am there because you give me all the support, you give me the strength, you give me the courage, and you tell me that go ahead, we are behind you. And alone in Christ, I can do everything that I want to do, because my belief is what I know, positive, and nobody can stop me from going ahead to do what I do and to do it better. I have not better it. I want to better it more. I want to do better and better again. But to all of you in the United Kingdom, in the diaspora, outside the UK, everywhere in the world, to those who make the referrals and that believe in me, I cherish you. To all the comments that you are giving me, the accolade on my line, and to your support of likes all the time. Thank you so much to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've got to go now. Bless you all. Thank you. Bye for now, and have a blessed day. Happy Monday to you. But I'm going into my work as well. Thank you. In life in the UK, I am now. So for anyone that is in Nigeria thinking that I'm in Nigeria, I'm back in the UK, and you can have your advice over the phone, online. That is the purpose of social media, and that's the purpose of 21st century. Office number 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. I've got to go now. Bless you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful, all of you, handsome you. Thank you. Thank you for your support all the time. Thank you. Until next time, I'll be back. Bye for now. Bye.